Boy, it sure feels good to be home in New Hampshire.
Sure is nice to be back in New Hampshire, dude. Welcome back. Now, can you get in the car and buy me some beers?
Big fatty, you know that I won't feed you alcohol. You're a cat, and you can't handle the drink.
You bet I can.
Fatty. Hey, big fatty. Maybe you can tell me some tips about being a country cat that I can tell to my city cats at home in case they come to the country.
Sure. What do you want to know?
Well, specifically, what are the dangers of the country?
Well, you got raccoons, horses, rabies, and coyotes.
Is that it?
And you can freeze to death.
Isn't that a threat to cats everywhere? Where it's cold, at least?
Whatever.
Well, thanks a lot. I'll tell that advice to my cats.
You're welcome.
Brown.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, what's your name?
No,
So
wait.
she found out this test, and she found out.
My name's Umay.
Umay, can you tell me a little bit about what it's like to be a cat in the city?
Well, most of the time, I get to sit here and relax, just like normal.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, excuse me for being rude, but I just have to get this little bit of itchy.
Okay, no problem.
There's so much neural damage, nerve damage in her eyes.
So, Umay, do you have some friends in this apartment?
You know, I have an interesting story about one.
I'm pretty good friends with the fish. They don't really exactly have names, but then there's I forgot what her name is. Anyway, her name's she's a sea monkey. And she told me one day that all of her other relatives have been lost in an earthquake.
An earthquake?
Yeah.
And he became very adept at
Wow.
discussing Buddhist philosophy there.
Now, do you know B-Tom?
Non-Tibetan.
Yes, of course I do.
Are you friends with B-Tom?
For 10 years.
Well, sometimes.
B-Tom, are you friends with Umay?
When he came west,
What do you like to do? Do you guys play together?
enormously, of course, as a consequence. And,
Yeah.
and Jeff went to the
So, Umay, I have some cats at home that they don't always get along. Do you have any advice on how to get along with other cats from a cat's perspective?
Well, there's one quote I always like to say that I learned from my great-great-grandmother that has been passed on. It is, one cat
so severely, and it took such sudden hold.
should treat the other cat equally.
His condition was rapidly.
You know, now that you say that, I'm pretty sure that my cats don't always treat each other equally.
Or they should, let's give an example. Let's say one of them eats from the other one's bowl of kitty treats or whatever. And then, and then the other one eats from the other person's bowl. And that would be fair because then the other one would get payback. And so, or if one of them gives the other one of his kitty treats, then the other one should give the other one his kitty treat.
Yeah, that does sound very fair. Now, I don't ever give my cats kitty treats though, so what should I do? And they all eat from the same bowl anyway.
Well, what you should do is you should each give them a small period of time each. Or what you could do is one of them eats before the other one, and if they don't finish, then you give them you give the other one the leftovers, and if it wasn't as equal as the other one ate, then give it more or less of what is fair.
So equality is the real issue here.
Right.
Yeah, well, I guess that's really the essence of fairness. You are truly a wise cat, Umay.
Well, I guess it's been passed on for 6 or 8 generations.
Wow.
Well, you're lucky. You get to take a bath whenever you want. Well, I really don't call it a bath. I call it a clean licking.
So that was miraculous.
Like I'm doing right now. Like you're doing right now.
Now, Peachon, you don't get to take a bath whenever you want? Wow. Umay, you truly are a lucky cat.
Well, one thing is that I always appreciate it. Unlike those beans, they usually have tantrums over it. Like Sabina or Peachon or whatever. She usually has a big, huge tantrum or rainfall of it.
Well, I'm going to go get some beer and chips, but maybe we'll be back. Thanks again for all the information.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.